Less than a full year after Mortal Kombat Deception hit store shelves, a new Mortal Kombat game would come. On September 19, 2005, a spin-off title called Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks would release and quickly gain a cult following. The previous Mortal Kombat spin-off games are widely regarded as complete garbage. Come on, Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero was horrid, and I haven't played Special Forces yet, but oh boy, I've heard some horror stories. Anyways, Midway actually decided to make a playable and a fun game that would expand the lore and actually make sense in the grand scheme of Mortal Kombat games. They went with the beat-em-up style this time around, which, on paper, fits Mortal Kombat perfectly. A big part of the game was the co-op mode, where you could play through the entirety of the game with a friend working together to progress. The main two playable characters were Liu Kang and Kung Lao, but later on you unlock Scorpion and Sub-Zero as well. I'm getting ahead of myself. My point is that Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks is a well-received spin-off title, and I want to see if it's good from the perspective of someone who didn't grow up with it, and has only found out that it was even a spin-off game a few months ago. Before I continue with the video, huge shout out to Shadow Gaming and Just Dare, and a few other people that were on the stream that were there helping me out throughout the game. I don't know if I would have been able to beat it by myself. I did play the game live, so, thank you guys for all that help. Anyways, kick back, maybe eat something, and enjoy the video. How I'm playing. Of course, the structure is going to deviate from my previous Mortal Kombat videos, because really, this game is a whole separate entity. So I decided that I'd split it up by talking about each area as the game progresses, talking about moves added and different mechanics as I go along. That's really all I have to explain. Pretty simple this time. I'll now play the story intro to get everyone caught up on what's going on.
A battle raged at the end of the first tournament. The forces of Earthrealm were facing their greatest challenge. Mortal Kombat!
Goro's Lair. Goro's Lair serves as the tutorial for the game. Raiden talks to you and tells you how to execute all of the basic moves that you'll be using throughout the game, and you get attacked by Oni to practice. Seeing Goro's Lair like this is honestly pretty awesome. You walk out to a big open area where you have to fight some more Oni. Now I'm gonna be pissed if I can't make this jump up here. No, you motherfucker! Are you fucking me? Alright, can I make this fucking jump this time, please? You motherfuck, man! Am I just like holding the fucking joystick weird or some shit? If I can't make this jump this time, then I'm gonna fucking cut my dick off. I'm gonna turn my webcam on and I'm gonna cut off my penis live. Alright, there we go. See, we're good. I'm safe. You eventually meet the first boss and get introduced to weapon pickups. The weapons basically give you a whole new moveset and are far more powerful than your regular attacks. A nice supplemental feature. I basically steamrolled the boss, the Oni Warlord, and then moved on to the next area. Shi Academy. Shi Academy starts off with a whole bunch of Tarkatan invading. It was really enjoyable beating them all up like a madman. It also introduced enemies that block and are a lot stronger. There's also some puzzle elements here, requiring me to throw enemies into certain traps to unlock areas. I get through the initial area and head over to a village where Johnny Cage is trying to stop the Tarkatan from invading. There were some small puzzle segments where you had to go and do test your might in order to open up more of the area. I happen to be a complete fucking lobotomite, so I had to get some help from the chat to actually get me through this part, which is kinda silly. I want to take a moment to talk about how fucking dogshit the cutscenes look in comparison to the actual game. I'm not entirely sure why they opted to use PS1 style rendered cutscenes, yet the game actually looks really good by itself. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but is what it is. Evil Monastery. At this point in the game, you get introduced to the portal area. It serves as a sort of hub area for all the levels that you go to in the game. I enter the Evil Monastery where I'm told I'll have to fight Katana at the top. The entire thing is laid out just like a big tower, and you have to fight enemies along the way until you get to the top. At the top, you have a boss fight with Katana, which is stupidly easy, so then you get transported to the real boss fight that includes Melina with Katana. You can knock them into cages and then do a test your might to keep them in there so you don't have to fight both at once, which is a solid mechanic. The fight wasn't too hard, and at the end of it, you straight up fucking kill Katana and Melina, and you go back to the portal. Living Forest. The entire aesthetic of the Living Forest is just cool as fuck. Like, look at this shit. First off, the colors are just so vibrant and interesting to look at. It brings back the living trees from Mortal Kombat 2 and actually has a sort of stage fatality where you can hit your enemies into the tree and the tree will munch on them. The enemies are corpses and there's some Hydra-type creatures that come out of the water. I've always had a sweet spot for forest settings in games, maybe because I really love forests in real life, but just the whole aesthetic really tickles my balls. There's waterfalls and shit, like damn. I just really enjoy looking at it. Really good change of scenery. Unfortunately, though, it is a short area. You get to a kind of puzzle segment where you have to hit these statues in quick succession, and it did give me a little bit of trouble. What the fuck, man? No! Oh my god. Okay, holy shit. Fuck me, man. This is actually cooked. Oh my god! This challenge left me in angry tears as a kid. Yeah, it's gonna leave me fucking in angry tears as an adult. Fuck me. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. Shit. Oh, god! Oh, fuck. Oh, one fucking off, man. Yes! Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm fucking so good at this game. Holy fuck. You meet Reptile at the end, who actually has a pretty good look in this game, and he brings out this giant mechanical snake. You have to break some pillars and move up a little room to eventually reach Reptile, with the snake trying to knock you down. I also had some trouble in this part. After the snake goes underground, you fight Reptile. Pretty easy fight, I mean it was pretty free. Then you kill him and you get the wall climb ability. Soul Tombs. This whole area is absolutely packed to the brim with Tarkata, but the area isn't too hard. It has a stage for Mortal Kombat 2 in it as well, which is honestly really cool to see. There's some basic puzzles with spikes that you have to navigate, but nothing too hard. Once you do the first half, you fight a Hell Beast, which I died once at, but ended up defeating pretty easily. The stage is pretty fun and pretty good. I'm sorry that I don't have too much to say about it. I just truly don't have that much to say, but also, I do kind of want to not get too in-depth with this game in general. I know this video is probably pretty short, but I don't want to go too in-depth in the game, because if I do, then that might demotivate some people to actually go out and play this. So, anyway, at the end, you fight Baraka. It absolutely broke my heart that I had to fight Baraka, but, you know, I had to do it for the video. His battle was actually pretty hard. First, you get him down some health, and he lights some people on fire that run around the area and hurt you while you fight him. Then he jumps across a chasm, and you have to use projectile moves to fight him. Then he comes back and you have to use a sword to fight him. This is where I had some trouble. After defeating him, you're told to go to Shi Academy and unlock the wall run. Because I'm a stupid fuck, I ran my ass all around the Shi Academy area before finding where I needed to go, which was right next to the portal entrance. Anyways, I get the wall run ability and I grab Baraka's coin. Returning to the portal, Katana needs help to save Melina. Because Liu Kang is Katana's boyfriend, he decided to help. The Wastelands. The Wastelands in general remind me a lot of Netherrealm, just with less lava. It's a pretty cool area with some good aesthetics. The whole area just reeks of despair and suffering. You fight Black Dragon and Red Dragon grunts. I freed Cabal here, which was pretty cool to see, because I think Cabal is a bit of an underrated character, and in this game you actually get to see him unmasked, which is really cool. I got to the Sub-Zero boss fight, which was pretty easy, and Sub-Zero basically says that he's actually a chill guy, so you end up joining him in fighting Goro. You have to freeze a blood pool, and then protect Sub-Zero while he makes a climbing wall, which was a little bullshit. And help me defeat the Black Dragon mercenary so I can escape. Alright, cool. Don't you fucking dare. Oh my fucking god, you dickhead. Alright, thank god. Get me the fuck out of here. Come on, Sub-Zero, get out of here. Christ. I didn't even get up there! I didn't even get up there! That was horseshit! How could I have done anything? I literally didn't make it up. How could I have fucking prevented that? That is actually horseshit. What the hell? In my stream, people in the chat were telling me that Goro was coming up soon, and I was scared shitless. I really just got my ass handed to me by Goro in the past, so I was expecting the same here. But no, it was actually really easy. I did it first try. I leave the Wastelands and I go to the Netherrealm. The Netherrealm area is really small. It really only has a Scorpion battle in it, and that's about it. But the Scorpion battle is pretty fun. Basically, it's a normal fight you'd expect until you get to half health, in which you have to grab a spear to bring him down and fight him more. Once you think you've killed him, you haven't, and he fucking comes back as Inferno Scorpion and you have to defeat him again. But it's not too hard, and you do defeat him pretty easily. The whole Netherrealm in this game is exactly what I had wished the Netherrealm looked like back in Deception. There's some depth here. Yeah, it's full of despair and there's a lot of lava, but there's also actual shit to look at. It's entertaining. It's also worth noting that since the beginning of the game, it's been all in-game cutscenes ever since I bitched about the pre-rendered ones. So maybe the developers did that on purpose because the in-game cutscenes look a hell of a lot better, or maybe it's a little bit easier to do it that way instead of doing whole pre-rendered cutscenes. But anyways, you defeat Scorpion and you go to the Foundry to find Shang Tsung. The Foundry. Not a super long or interesting area, but it is foreboding as you'd hope it to be since it is the last area of the game. I don't have too much to say about it. There's some simple puzzles, but nothing crazy. I had to fight another Hell Beast and I lost my mind. I was so pissed off. Afterwards, you go to a little holding cell area where you find out Shao Kahn wants to kill you. Someone in the stream told me to talk to Katana a few times to do the secret Kano fight, so I did it. He isn't too hard to fight. This is also where you see Sonya. After beating him, he gives a fat health boost, which is pretty awesome. Then it's time for the final boss. The final boss isn't just one boss, it's 3. You get there and Raiden reveals himself as Shang Tsung. He was disguising himself this whole time, trying to get Liu Kang and Kung Lao to gather souls so he can get stronger. The Shang Tsung fight was pretty damn easy. Then Shao Kahn calls Kentaro in, who also has a pretty easy fight. The fatality on Kentaro is super cool though. Then you just fight the man himself, Shao Kahn. Just Dare in chat told me to just use my hat move on him over and over, and I did that and I managed to beat Shao Kahn first try. And that's the end of the game. There's a cutscene where everyone just goes, "Wow, we did it guys, let's go home," but it's pre-rendered for some reason, so it looks kinda goofy. At the end of it, Quan Chi shows up hinting at a future sequel, but that sequel never happened because Midway eventually went defunct. Well, that really does it for the main content that I experienced in this game, so this is pretty much the outro. This game is honestly really, really good. All of the little details and the variety in gameplay really make for a special experience. It has the best story and voice acting of any Mortal Kombat story at this point in the series. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I do prefer the voice acting and just overall story over Deception. The aesthetics of each stage encapsulate exactly what we'd always imagined these stages to be like. The fighting is fun and satisfying. The game has a good amount of challenge, but not too much. This is honestly such a good Mortal Kombat spinoff, and it really makes me sad they never made a sequel, but I'll still hold out hope that maybe one day they'll do it. The game also just looks really good graphically for its time. Man, it's just such a good game. I feel like it is underrated, as you can see from the title. Yeah, a lot of people talk about it, but it has more of a cult following rather than a mainstream following like Mortal Kombat 9. If you watch this video, I sincerely hope that you do yourself a favor and go play this game for yourself. I know this video is really short, but that is also partially because I don't feel like it would be right of me to spoil the game for people who've never played it. I really think if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, then you're probably going to enjoy this game. It isn't flawless, however, such as some inputs being a little wonky and the boss balancing being a little weird, like some bosses are much harder than others when it shouldn't be that way. Anyways, I'm done sucking the cock of this game for now. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Really, just a fantastic game. thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I plan on doing the rest of the Mortal Kombat games as well and on this channel, and a variety of more games a little bit down the line. Also, I will be streaming the next game, which is Special Forces, which is a little scary, but, you know, I'm going to be doing that. So if you want to see that, I don't have a stream schedule, but you can see if I'm live or not. Also, thank you guys so much for 7,000 subscribers. It's pretty fucking crazy. And also, if you wanted to actually see me beat the game or play the game more, then you can go ahead and check out the live section on my YouTube channel, because it should have all the live streams, because this is where I live stream on YouTube. So, you know, if you want to see me play through the actual game, then there's that for you as well. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, have a good day.